Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels. And
there's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile, he's very good at taking the ball on the turn in tight spaces. He definitely has that element of the street footballer in him, which makes him a very exciting watch.
Okay, interesting. Takes a shot! And again! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Vincent Aboubakar certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Hakimi. Amrabat. Hakimi. Amrabat. Adli. And he's there to get it away. Again, have it back and can go again. That has been knocked clear. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz, spread out to the left. Unahi. Toko Akambi. And the counter is on. Toko Akambi. Foot in. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Unahi. Hakimi. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. And it's Hakimi. Ongisa. That was nowhere near his best. Zambo Anguissa. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that's been repelled. Turns and goes back. Anguissa. That's a dangerous ball. Goes for the shot! He's got away with one there. Najraoui. Brahim Diaz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Unahi. Amrabat. Unahi. Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Lovely, now, oh, shooting chance! Anguissa, aim forwards. And now the breakaway. Toko Ekambi, played with finesse. He's in space and looking for options. Looking for a decent ball in. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Unahi. Driven forward. En-Nesyri is onto it in a flash. Wu. Tolo. Wu. Wu gently done. Toko Ekambi. And here's Abubakar. Over to the left. Can he latch on to this? Thinks about the shot.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank.
Morocco have a free kick. Aguirre. Unahi. And here's En-Nesyri. Gets it away. Nice physical challenge. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Aguirre. Unahi. Unahi shifted upfield. And it's Adli. Hakimi, and that's aimed into the middle. Now that's well seen too, and it's played forward. Anguissa. Toko Ekambi. Anguissa. Oh, good spread. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, great header! And he's there to clear it. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's the chance to counter. Adli. And it's Diaz. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Toko Ekambi. Played out wide. Ball swung in. It's
that can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable. Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Brahim Diaz. Great defending, strong and determined. Cameroon making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Amrabat. Cameroon out in front with an early advantage. He can get that clear. And it's Masraoui. Ongisa. Aim forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz! Oh, that is rather wayward. Tolo. Toko Ekambi. Abubakar. Amrabat does really well to win the ball there. Showing good feet. Toko Ekambi. Oh, it's Abubakar! Abubakar with a shot! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Brahim Diaz. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Back into the middle. Unahi. Oh, it's come loose. Lovely feet. Surely now! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Again. And it's Diaz. Tries a shot! And he cuts out the supply. Brahim Diaz. And the finish! It's a loose ball. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's out for a goal kick. Tolo. That's really well manoeuvred. Toko Ekambi. Cameroon have hit a quick-fire double here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Cleared away. Unahi played out to the left flank. Hit into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Crossed it again. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Abubakar. Great run on the overlap here. Played into the middle. Amrabat. Up towards the front line. Cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. Tolo. Aim forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Anguissa. Toko Ekambi. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. That's good play. Unahi getting this one clear. Wu. Amrabat. Moved on forwards. Now it's Toko Ekambi. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Mazraoui. And here's En-Nesyri. Toko Ekambi. Now it's Abubakar. Zambo Anguissa. Anguissa crosses it in. And here's Anguissa. That's tidy. He came in hard, very hard. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Wu. And it's played forward. Mazraoui. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Diaz. And that was very necessary. Brings out once more. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mazraoui. Amrabat. Hakimi. Adli. Hakimi. And here's En-Nesyri. Very nicely done. And here's Adli. Well, they could break here. Now it's Toko Ekambi. Unahi wins the duel this time. Brahim Diaz. Unahi forwards and with intent. En-Nesyri playing like a man possessed. Can he finish? Cleared away. Adli chooses to go back. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Unahi is offering a right smile there.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, Red, nice interception. Anguissa. That's a cute ball. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. No, he didn't quite meet it right. That's an imaginative pass. Strong running down that left flank. And the pass is intercepted. Hakimi. Adli. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Wu. Interception, his positioning was spot on. Tolo. And here's a solid goal! Unahi shifted upfield.
Vincent Aboubakar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Hakimi. Now it's En-Nesyri. Brahim Diaz. Looking to break at pace. That's really well manoeuvred. Brahim Diaz tries to dink it through. That has been knocked clear. And it's Aboubakar. Anguissa. And here's Aboubakar.
Vincent Aboubakar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nice looking ball. And claimed it back swiftly. Out towards the flank. Played back in. Hakimi. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. Mazraoui. Good play on the left-hand side here. Played in by Mazraoui. Oh, it's come loose. Couldn't quite control it.
Cameroon, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And here's En-Nesyri. And it's Adli. And they can counter here. Unahi gets a foot in here. Anguissa. Aim forwards. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. And it's played forward. Cameroon have got it back and they'll have another go. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Aguirre, gently done. Unahi. Mazraoui. So who's he picking out? Unahi. Out to the left it goes. Mazraoui. Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
And the series is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Ongisa. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. And it's Adli. In the series. Onana claims it, and the danger passes. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Mazraoui. Lovely bit of skill. Unahi. Mazraoui puts them all in. And it's Mazraoui. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Great chance! He's got a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Hakimi at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Wu has created one goal already. Wu forwards and with intent. Chance here to counter. Now it's Toko Ekambi. Toko Ekambi has been caught there, it's a foul. Mazraoui. Mazraoui. Unahi. Mazraoui. That's a good run down the left. Oh, that's neat. Can he deliver? Oh, that's nice. Mazraoui. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Wu. And it's played forward. Oh, easy pickings there. Picks it up out wide. Gets into some space. Danger averted for now. Mazraoui aim forwards, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Calmly anticipates. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now then, the ball's come loose. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Defending of the desperate variety. Unahi. Spread out to the left. Played in with purpose. Clears it away. Nicely intercepted. Anguissa. Cameroon looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That's really well manoeuvred. Toko Ekambi played out towards the right wing. Tolo. Brahim Diaz do have a chance to counter here, and he welcomes it in. He's got away. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Abubakar. Toko Ekambi. Now it's Abubakar. Unahi does really well to win. Whistle's gone, that's foul. True beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Cameroon take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Mazraoui. Nice control. Climbs up big! Goal! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Morocco get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Aim forwards. Abubakar. Toko catch chance! That's going to go a long way. So what can they make of this? Adli. And here's Brahim Diaz. Adli. And it's Hakimi. He is just caressing the ball. Has a shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
And it's hoisted clear. That's a throw. A chance to play it in. And here's Brahim Diaz. Adli! He's done very well to get to that.
Adli clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Brahim Diaz. Now it's Adli. Adli gets a crossing. And that has been cleared. And here's En-Nesyri. Amrabat. Over to the left. Time to deliver. That's very neat.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Hakimi. And it's Adli. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. Unahi played out to the left flank. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Brahim Diaz. Amrabat. And here's En-Nesyri. Oh, he's caught him in or out. Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Cross goes in there. And out it comes again. Tolo. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Played back to the goalkeeper. Unahi. And it's played forward. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Anguissa forwards and with intent. Played into space out wide. It is quite a run he's making here. There are a few waiting for it. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Unahi. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's hoisted clear. Mazraoui. That is lovely. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Mazraoui is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And he's there to clear it. Really well manoeuvred. Ongisa. Toko Akambi. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Toko Akambi. Toko Akambi! Unahi gets rid without sophistication. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Cameroon do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. And we are already promptly back underway. Wu. Ongisa. Toko Akambi. And it's Adli. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Unahi. Mazraoui. Tolo. Ongisa. Has a look and plays it forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Brahim Diaz. Adli. Amrabat. Hakimi shifted upfield. Tolo. That has been cut short. He's found a way through. Oh, nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. Toko Akambi. Decent chance! Great effort, but No way through. Cuts out the pass. Toko Akambi. Wu. Moved on forwards. Clears it away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's En-Nesyri. Played out to the right. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Hakimi. And here's Adli. Aim forwards. Now it's Abubakar. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. And here's En-Nesyri. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Abubakar. Could move up a gear here. Toko Akambi. Spread out to the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Toko Akambi. And it's played forward. And it's gone back to the keeper. Unahi. Agea. Unahi. Najraoui. Oh, this looks sharp. En-Nesyri looks to get on the end of this. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Toko Akambi. Crosses it in. Agea attempts a clearance. And they can counter here. And it's Diaz. Brahim Diaz. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Tolo. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's managed to get free. Can he latch on to this? And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Can he spark a counter here? Adli. En-Nesyri! And yes, it's there! Morocco are back in business. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
That's superbly well played. Any aspiring strikers out there watching this, that's the sort of movement you need to create space.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Decent progress down the left. Oh, good ball. It's Abubakar! There it is!
And now
it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Unahi. Mazraoui. Mazraoui charging forward down that flank. And they've got a throw. Ball is over the line. Toko Akambi. Oh, red, nice interception. Brahim Diaz. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Amrabat. And it's Adli. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's En-Nesyri. Aim forwards. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to kick.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Gisa. The ball goes in. And it's claimed by the keeper. It's gone for a throw-in. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Abubakar. And here's En-Nesyri. Now it's Adli. Adli. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
was hopeful to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
And it's Hakimi. That's very neat. Now it's Adli. Do have a chance to counter here. Anguissa. Moved on forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's made it Adli! For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Knocks it out wide. Could try cutting inside here. Shot, surely! Cleared away. Anguissa. Again, tries to clear. Adli. Adli, gently done. Great work on the overlap. Hakimi.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Anguissa. Unahi getting this one clear. Out to the right. And the cross comes in. Hakimi can get it clear. Aimed in towards the centre. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Now it's En-Nesyri. Now, what about a counter-attack? Caresses it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that's a very... And he shoots!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And it's Anguissa. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cleared without complication. Anguissa. Oh, good spread. Very nicely done. Brahim Diaz. And it's played forward. And it's Mazraoui. Mazraoui. Can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too. Out to the left it goes. That's good play. Crossed into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Morocco have reclaimed it. Will play through for the wide man. A chance to play it in. It's a threatening ball. Aguirre with the clearance. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Wu forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Cameroon couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Unahi. Morocco going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Mazraoui. Chance to deliver. Aguirre. Amrabat. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Anguissa. Wu. Anguissa. Aim forwards. Aguirre. And reclaimed it in a trice. Cham calmly anticipates. Hakimi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Brahim Diaz. Unahi gently done. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Moved on forwards. Brahim Diaz. Unahi shifted upfield. Cham. Proves too strong.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's Diaz. Hakimi. So who's he picking out? And that has been clubbed away. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Onana sends that a long way. And the counter is on. Now it's Abubakar. Tries a measured ball. Unahi gets it clear. And that's been won straight back. He's in space and looking for options. Adli. Adli, nicely aimed pass. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Uncham succumbs to the pressure. Out of play for a throw. Adli. Brahim Diaz. Aguirre has played it long. Anguissa. Clipped into space. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Unahi. Amrabat forwards and with intent. En-Nesyri, that's a clever looking ball. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's played forward. Aguirre cuts it out. Hakimi. En-Nesyri is onto it in a flash. And it's Diaz. That's really well manoeuvred. Mazraoui. Unahi. Mazraoui drives forward on the overlap. Unahi. And here's En-Nesyri. The referee's awarded a free kick. Mazraoui. Amrabat. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, what a climb! Sticks it away! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
There's going to be another change here. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Tolo. Wu. Aim forwards. Aguirre gets over and intercepts. Now it's Uncham. Here comes the cross. Bruno deals with that nice and simple. النسيري. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Again, clears it away. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's on Gisa. And and the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Nasraoui gets good distance on it. Plenty waiting in the middle. Anguissa. And here's Abubakar.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's played forward. There's no flag. That's a good ball. Can he finish? Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Moved on forwards. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Cleared away. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Cameroon really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Looking here to chip it through. Now that's well seen too.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
In the series, now it's Ben Sagir. Ben Sagir played through into space. That has been knocked clear. No way through, so back it comes. And a chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. And they've got rid. Adley! That's a real chance missed. Tolo. Tries to cross. Boubacar concedes a free kick for that. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Cham, nicely intercepted. Najraoui. Ben Seguir. En-Nesyri chasing after it. Anguissa. That's really well manoeuvred. Amrabat. And it's Adli. Ben Seguir. Unahi played out to the left flank. Oh, nice touch. And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's found support out wide. Can he deliver?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, played right into his path.
Morocco clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Hakimi. En-Nesyri. This is good, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. En-Nesyri wins the duel this time.
Morocco really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And Cham. There's the shot! Oh, should have put that away. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's in plenty of space here.
Cameroon really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Tolo. Hit into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Ben Seguir.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Hakimi. One good cross, maybe the last chance. It's a mighty effort! Couldn't quite get enough on that.
Cameroon, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Anguissa. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Anguissa. Mazraoui. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
It's run loose here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Morocco desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Ben Seguir. Spread out to the left. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Played in by Mazraoui.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Anguissa. Wu. Tolo. Moved on forwards.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Unahi. Aguirre, gently done. And it's Mazraoui. Mazraoui. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Amrabat. En-Nesyri. Now it's Ben Seguir. Ben Seguir! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ben Seguir actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Aguirre. Unahi. Final seconds, this has to be it. And it's Mazraoui. Great run on the overlap here. Here it is. A header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Proves too strong. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Anguissa gets it away. Morocco have got it back and they'll have another go. Mazraoui has it out wide and in space. Wu attempts a clearance. Gets good distance on it. Anguissa. Tolo. They need to get it in quick. Here comes another cross. Clears it away. And he's following up! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Really well cleared. Amrabat shifted upfield. Hakimi. Morocco don't have many options and time is running out. En-Nesyri. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And he's heaved it away. Unahi. Oh, it's come loose. Wu. Cham. And it's played forward. He has found the way through. Tolo. Cross goes in there. Mazraoui is there and he can get that. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather and then extra time. Into extra time we go. Wu. Hakimi. Amrabat. He's shifting through the gears here. Mazraoui. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's gone out for a throw-in. Anguissa. Tolo. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hakimi cuts out the pass. Amrabat. Aguirre. Mazraoui. Aguirre. Unahi forwards and with intent. Mazraoui cuts it out. Looks a good ball through. Now this could be a chance. It's anyone's ball now. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Tolo. And he's there to clear it. And Nasiri. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he latch on to this? Ben Sekir. Ben Sekir's diving header! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Ongisa. Now it's Ncham, played out wide. Bunu claims it without any fuss. Amrabat. Aguirre. Amrabat. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Hakimi. Does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Abubakar. Oh, some tackle that. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Mazraoui. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Abubakar. Nice physical challenge. And it's played forward. Ben Sekir. Now it's Ben Sekir. Morocco have reclaimed it. Aguirre. Mazraoui. Mazraoui going full tilt down the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's En-Nesyri. And it's Abubakar. Ongisa. That is a little undercooked. Aguirre gets rid without sophistication. Gets into some space. Crosses it in here. That has been knocked clear. Got a throw in. Ongisa. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and it's played in here. Tries to get it clear. Time to deliver. Showing good feet. Aimed into... Oh, smashing header! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Unahi gently done. In with the challenge. And he has been fouled there. And it's Mazraoui. Hakimi, and that's aimed into the middle. Abubakar. Well, they can break here. He can run onto that. That's good defending, very good defending. And now the breakaway. Ben Seguir. Mazraoui. Up he goes! And somehow he managed to miss it. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Tolo. Takes a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Moved on forwards. He's in plenty of space here. Nesiri. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has a look up. He's had a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Gisa. Aim forwards. Gisa. Now what about this cross? Bruno claims it in safe hands. Wu. Gisa. Moved on forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's put paid to a promising move. Uncham. Nesiri. Chance here to counter. This looks promising. Amrabat. Ben Seguir. Cham. It's a pretty loose pass. Aguirre. Ben Seguir. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he cuts out the supply. Anguissa. Wu. Anguissa. Anguissa forwards and with intent. Now it's a Boubacar. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Ben Seguir. Ashnu. Lovely bit of skill. They get a throw in. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Ashnu. Unahi. Cham. Wu. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Anguissa. And Cham. That's an excellent interception. Ben Seguir. El-Nassiri has got himself a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Anguissa. That's really well manoeuvred. And that is as far as they're going to go. Unahi. Aguirre. Unahi. Ben Seguir. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Clearly not happy with that. Unahi. Ben Seguir. And here's El-Nassiri. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ben Seguir. Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Oh, that's neat. There are a few waiting for it. Chooses to go back. the shot! And that's a real chance missed. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Danger averted for now. And that is out of play. Unahi. Ben Sagir does really well to win the ball there. Cham. And here's the chance to counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ben Sagir. Ben Sagir played out towards the right wing. Aim forwards. And it's Hakimi. Now then, the ball's come loose. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's in a great position. Moved on forwards. Aguirre. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Abubakar. Tolo. Abubakar, great defending, strong and determined. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's En-Nesyri. Ben Sagir. And here's En-Nesyri. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Hakimi, and it's played forward, over to the left. Ben Sagir played into space, deftly away. Looking to break at pace. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Played into the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it. So what can they make of this? Hakimi. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Bruno, long ball by the goalkeeper. That's really well manoeuvred. And Cham. En-Nesyri do have a chance to counter here. Moved on forwards. And here's Abubakar. Played into space out wide. Hakimi, that's been slipped through. Ben Sagir. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That's a cute ball. Here's a shot! No, not quite.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Abubakar.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Amrabat. He is through here. Wu wins the duel this time.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ben Sekir. Well timed, excellent interception. Ashnu. And they can counter here. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's on Gisa. Now it's Ncham. Played out to the right. Goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Nahi. And it's played forward. Ashnu. Aguirre. Nahi. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ashnu. Ncham. He's in plenty of space here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Subtlety about that challenge.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Wu. And here's Abubakar.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Looking to break at pace. Calmly anticipates.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time. All square, some weary legs out there, so who has it left in them to take a penalty? Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. An exchange of stares and we're ready to go. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
El-Nasiri next in line, and here he is. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
This turn to level matters.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
So, the second man in line. It's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end.
Oh, what a save!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
And he puts it away.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
So this one to restore parity. That's a good penalty.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Ben Sagir is fourth up. And he sticks it away.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Cameroon at the point of no return. What poise! What noise!
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. Onana must keep this out. This is match point. And there it is, the decisive kick. So in the end, heartbreak, a few of them inconsolable. But this is what footballing fate had stored up for them. It is nasty.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty take.